Hi, composition students. I am at my peak multitasking right now. So, just to give you a sense of what I'm balancing at this moment, I am recording this video so that you have some structure for this evening. My workshop students are currently watching a video that I prepared for them earlier today, and I have conferences going on remotely. So, I have Zoom happening, and at any moment, I might have to pause this if I have a student pop into my waiting room. So this is going to be super interesting. Bear with me. I just want to keep things rolling forward for you. And I will try to bounce in and out if I don't have a big surge of parents. So we are in week 10. It's Wednesday, November 3rd. And I told you I wanted to talk about three things. And so those three things are annotated bibliographies. And let me do this as per usual. I'm going to pull up my slides, keep me in focus as much as possible. So I know I showed you this before. I like to put it out in front of you again, so we keep that in mind. The Tunxis library research tools, I am going to try to do a brief demonstration of shortly. The annotated bibliography, I uploaded a mini lesson similar to this with examples and whatnot, so that is available to you. The synthesis grid mini lesson is also available to you when you get ready for that. And then tonight during composition, I would use whatever time is left after those things to start digging into the research. So your Tunxis library research tools, I started with a brief overview of that Monday night. And you can go in and just start searching in the general resources, and they're going to be more focused than a Google search. I do know that sometimes students get frustrated because you don't find things necessarily in language or in the kinds of sources that you're used to looking at. So I would say that it might make more sense to go into Gale and use that as a search engine, and or use SERS, which I mentioned the other day is good for those topics that are kind of two-sided. There are some shortcuts that I want to show you when I demo this process. And like the citations tool I showed you on Google Docs, when you search for things through the library, some very cool shortcuts are available to you to help keep things organized. So again, you want to be discerning, you want to be open to learning about your topic, and you want to be willing to revise your thinking, willing to revise your central argument even as you go. So I'm going to shrink this and then pull this back up so I can take you into the Tunxis library. And if you remember last time, it got a little tricky because my thing timed out, but that is not the case this time, so that's good. Okay, so my library info. I'm going to click there. I have a lot of tabs open, as you can see. So far so good though. So you can do the all-in-one search, catalog, and online resources. So that's a good starting point, right? And I think that's where I start with on my little mini lesson video that is already available. But I want to show you something that I didn't show you yet. So let's do the Gale virtual. So you're always going to have to log in through your Tunxis credentials. And you can just start searching up here through Gale ebooks, or you can start looking through these topics to see if anything is relevant to you. So I'm going to stick with my technology topic for the time being, I guess. Oh, so this is interesting to me. Both of these are interesting to me. I'm going to click on them. So this is a way to look at books, which, can be tough if you have a busy schedule and can't get to a library. You can access a lot of books through this resource. So this gives you a table of contents, so you can kind of, there's no expectation that you're going to go read full books in the next week, but sometimes you can see something here, like I'm going to say the psychological, and then it gives me a little more. Ooh. Psychological aspects of internet addiction. All right, this is something I'm interested in. Okay, so if you see here, what I wanted to show you is that there are a couple of things that you can do, and part of it is just some of the things that are good tools. So you can have it read out loud to you. You can change the font and adjust things so that it's more comfortable for you. But this is my favorite part of it right here, is that you can send it right to your Google Drive, the whole article. And that is awesome because a few things happen. A, then it becomes something you can easily access. And B, when you do that, Gale somehow, through magic, it creates a space for you. I'll show you what I mean. I do trust Gale. Okay, so it tells you there documents have been sent to Google Drive and will appear shortly. That's awesome. And I'm going to go there and show you what it does. All right, so here's the other thing. Right here, you've got your source citation, and we use MLA. Whatever current edition is up to date here is what we use. So this is the 9th edition. And you can select this right here, and then you can, again, export to Google Drive. Beautiful. But you have other options too, if you like to use other things. I'm just a big Google fan. Right? So that's such a nice little shortcut. And again, it's about, at this stage, keeping things organized. So now I'm just going to take you to my Google Drive, and I'm going to just go recent. So you can see that it is right here, the whole article. And actually, I'm pretty sure, yep. It shows you the source citation right here as well. It's just that the spacing is a little bit wonky here, because you'll see when you look at the annotated bibliography mini lesson, there's a certain way to space it. But all of the things that need to go into the citation are here. All right. So I wanted to just show you that process and make sure that those tools are available to you, and encourage you to use those, because that's the kind of research you want to have in this argument essay, right? Not like Fred's wiki space on my internet addiction. All right, that just could go to crazy places. All right, so again, I'm going to try to be in and out tonight. And I'm going to add one more video, so you can just kind of go through at your own pace as you're ready, and hopefully have some time to do some research tonight. Okay, see you soon.